What is up, awesome people? And I have to apologize straight off the bat here. Tonight was supposed to be a top 10 video, however, for those who have followed me on Twitter would know that I came extremely sick yesterday, and I've been, well, at the moment I'm just drugged up on antibiotics, so there was supposed to be a top 10, but because of how sick I've become, that unfortunately won't be going up tonight, so top 10 will come up on the next top 10 weeks. So in the meantime, we're going to be doing this. It may be a little bit old, but since I haven't covered it yet, then let's do it. Let's cover it. We got the mythical Pokemon Mew. So this is part of the 20th anniversary giveaways that Nintendo is doing, and they're doing Mew at the moment, which is from the 1st of February to the 24th of February. And this is worldwide as far as I'm aware, so for Australians, I'm only doing Australians for this one because this is all I'm aware of at the moment. For Australians, anywhere in Australia, all you go do is go to EB Games and you can grab this little card that allows you to get the Mew. And it is for X and Y as well as Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So it's level 100, has the ability synchronize, and the move a pound. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's one of the I think this is the first time that Mew's been available to Australians as well, which is really cool. So right, this is kind of like the same as per usual that our mystery gifts through serial code. You'll have a serial code at the back. And so let's get underway. So we're going to get ourselves a coin, which we've got here. And so we just got to scratch the numbers off. And there is our code right there. Alright, so once you've done that, let's head straight over to our DS. And as always, we have to click onto Mystery Gift and bring up this stuff. So we have received gift, check album, and la da da da. So open up the communication channel. So you will need internet for this. Get with code. Attention, if your battery runs out, you are receiving a code with I can't read at the moment because how sick I am. Yada yada yada, we all know this dribble drabble. We've done this so many times. Alright, so let's connect to the awesomely slow Oznet. So this is probably going to take me like longer than anybody else because our internet is like playing up, which is nothing unusual. Alright, so connecting to the internet. Alright, so once we've done that, enter the code, the game will start searching for a gift. Also, I did have to switch my DS over because I was using my US DS and I'd been told that the code did work with internationally. However, unfortunately, when I typed the code into my US DS, it did not want to receive it because apparently it's not available for it. So I have switched over my DS. So now I'm on my Australian DS. So the quality is going to be a little bit different. If there's any bugger ups, that much I can really do there. So anyways, another thing I was going to point out as well is to make sure you type in the code correctly. There was like one letter here that looked like an I, but it was actually in fact a J. So that took a bit longer than I thought it would, especially the little shenanigans with the whole wrong DS thing there. So that's interesting to find out. Alright, so connecting to the internet, please stand by. And there's also on the bottom screen as well, to celebrate 20 years of Pokemon, you have received Mew! Mew, the first mythical Pokemon discovered, was originally distributed to Pokemon Red and Blue. Totally leave out the fact that it was available through a glitch. Alright, so once we've done that, we can pick it up from any Pokemon Center, which is what we're going to do. Alright, so we're at the Pokemon Center. Right, and this brings back quite a lot of memories. When was the last time I played this, I wonder? Holy moly, so we're at the Battle Resort on Omega Ruby. So now that we're in the Pokemon Center, we can talk to the lady here and we'll receive our Mew. Yay, I finally got a Mew! So we look forward to serving you again. Let's bring up the amazing Mew. Alright, so the Mew here, as we've mentioned already, it is synchronized ability, passes poison, paralysis, or burn to Pokemon that have inflicted it, or you can use it to allow any Pokemon that you encounter to have that same nature as well by 50%. So if you wanted a, let's see, we've got a careful nature, that's not too bad. I can make a bulky Mew out of this. Raises special defense but lowers special attacks, so you can run Sword Dance on this and do a bulky Mew, probably running max health, max special defense. Run Sword Dance or something, and run 4 EVs in health or something. I mean, you can do a little bit better than that. We can run, as I said, just some special defensive Mew. It does learn Recover, I'm pretty sure. There is quite a lot of options for Mew, since it does learn quite a lot of moves. And Move Tutor as well does help it there. So let's have a look at what IVs this Mew got. I see this Pokemon has relatively superior potential overall. Special attack, special defense, and speed. Yay! Well, I'm like max special defense, and I got max special attack, and I got speed. Unfortunately, though, as I said, I got hindering nature and special attack, but I got special attack IVs instead. So going from there, I'll probably have to soft reset just a little bit longer, just to get the perfect Mews, which is what I highly suggest you do. As I said, there's like multiple sets you can run with Mew. It's pretty hard to cover how many sets Mew can run in just this one video. And as I said, the last thing I want to be doing at the moment is thinking, because I'm feverish. So yeah, as I've already mentioned, oh sorry, I'll wrap it up first. See, I can't even think straight at the moment. This is how bad I'm feeling sick. So yeah, that's how you get Mew if you're in Australia. As I said, I'm pretty sure this is worldwide, as long as you have a EV Games or a Game Spotter. I think it is over in the US. Not too sure it is over in the UK. There is information on this over on cerebi.net if you want to check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much all this video is about. So anyways, as I was saying at the beginning of this video, tonight was supposed to be a top 10 video, but as I've already mentioned, I've fallen quite crooks, so yeah, all I'm really doing at the moment is just resting and taking it easy. So Tuesday will remain the same though. We'll have Trivia Tuesday there for next week, and then the week afterwards we'll do the top 10 that was supposed to be done tonight. Alright, I'm done, guys. I'm going back to bed because I am absolutely buggered. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!